Have you ever heard that phrase, 90% done is halfway there? That's our topic today. We're sharing 3 powerful secrets to doing big things and hitting big goals. We're going to pull out some breakthrough ideas and timeless principles from this little book, How to Fight a Hydra. So let's jump in. The book is an allegory. It's about this fictional man who decides he's going to go out on a quest. He's going to slay this many-headed dragon called a Hydra. He's going to claim the treasure that it guards. The Hydra is like the big challenge, right? You want to write a book. You want to start a podcast or a YouTube channel. You want to maybe start another business, whatever. The challenge is you've got all these different heads to choose from and contend with, right? The heads of the Hydra, all the challenges, the obstacles, the sticking points, all the things that come up that get in your way of getting that big thing done. And that brings us really to our first breakthrough idea, which is to focus on one critical task at a time, one head of the Hydra at a time. When I was writing the Micro Famous book, I really focused on just in the writing process, hey, just sit down today and write 1,000 words. That's all I had to do that day. I didn't have to worry about the formatting. I didn't have to worry about the cover. I didn't have to worry about all those other heads of the Hydra, right? Focus on one critical thing at a time. Whatever is the next thing in front of you, focus like a laser on that one thing. When we spread our focus out and we take on so many different things, what we're really doing is scattering our energy, making it harder to kill the Hydra that's right in front of us, the goal or the challenge that's most important right in front of us. Along the way, we're going to screw up. Maybe the Hydra fights back a little bit. The challenges and reality pushes back against us, and we're going to suffer some setbacks, maybe some failures along the way. That's okay. That brings us to idea number 2, which is to make valuable mistakes. That's such an important distinction. When you suffer a setback or something doesn't work out the way you expect, don't just grit your teeth and fight harder. Run experiments that give you useful information. They help you improve and they move you closer to victory. The key to this is retreating, going back into your cave, sharpening the sword, going back to the drawing board, thinking of new ideas, new strategies, and new tactics. One of my mentors says that analyzing failure is the engine of all human progress. Now, before we get to the final secret, remember, this channel exists for entrepreneurs who want 3 things. You want to be famously influential, you want to make an impact through your ideas, and you want to enjoy your life along the way. So if that resonates, do all the like and share and subscribe-y things that tells YouTube that you like the video. And here's secret number 3. It's really a timeless principle. Strike with intention every time. If we're fighting a Hydra, we don't know if the next swing of the sword is the one that's going to do it and bring the final victory. We have to treat every swing like it's our last. Strike with intention. This swing of the sword might be the one that brings down the Hydra. So treat every swing of the sword with that level of intention. When it comes to our business goals, we can't predict which of our actions are going to get us the final victory, but every new idea, every new tactic, every new strategy that we apply to that one challenge has to be approached as if it's the one that's going to work. We have to strike with intention. And that's really, really hard to do. Why is that? It's because we don't have the level of control we want. So we're uncomfortable with the uncertainty, the complexity, the unknown. The author points out this is the cause of our discontent. We want to be assured of the outcome before we invest. Basically, we want to know the outcome so that we can decide in advance whether the effort is worth it. And sadly, that's just not how life works. I'm preaching to the choir because I grew up with this mentality and I've had to really do some inner work to get it out of there. And I continue to do everything I can to not fall back into that mentality. As humans, our brains want to conserve energy. And so we are wired to seek out maximum reward for minimum effort. But life doesn't work like that. We can't know what it's going to take to slay the Hydra before we set out on the quest. And so we can be tired and exhausted and slogging our way through it and give up when really we were on the verge of winning. And that's why we've got to strike with intention. Let's recap the secrets to doing big things and hitting big goals. And they are: focus on one critical task at a time, make valuable mistakes, and strike with intention every time. And if you're on the verge of winning, if you're tired, if you're in the slog, just remember tomorrow is a new day to fight the Hydra. And if you enjoy content like this, you can get more bite-sized written stuff over on Substack, or just click around here for another video that I think you'll like, and we'll see you there.